Yo, what is good, YouTube? Busy Boy Xiaomi 15 here, coming at you with week 8, I believe, of the FBL. Yes, that is correct. Week 8 of the FBL against Legna K, coach of the Oakland Arons. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not really too hype about this. I don't know. It's just like, for me, it's really just not a day to play Mons. But of course, that doesn't mean that we're gonna try to get the wins. This is pretty much the team. Now, the reason why I say it's not a day to play Mons is because I really don't feel like going in and explaining this team. You know what? Hey, what the heck? I'll put this in defense. But yeah, I really don't feel like explaining the team this week, so I don't think I'm going to. But yeah, guys, Legna said that he would message me when he is ready. So guys, you're just gonna go ahead and see the match begin when that happens. We'll see you guys then. Yo, what's good, YouTube? I am back again, and as you guys can see, now I have to do pretty much a post-com. I'm explaining what happened, and what happened basically was, you know, everything was good. Your boy was recording and all, and my mic kind of just unplugged, and then I guess by accident, of course, I guess I was shifting and my mic just unplugged, and then Camtasia just didn't like that for some reason and crashed, and then I lost all the footage. About close down to a crucial match, I guess I could say. Kind of distracted me, but hey, you know, whatever. Whatever is whatever. As you guys can see, Legna brought, to be honest, from team matchup, I saw this thing and I'm like, what? Why would you bring Malamar when I have, you know, possibly one of the strongest bug stabs in the entire league? But hey, it doesn't matter, right? Wait, is Scissor probably one of the strongest? Yeah, I would say that, yeah. Anyways, I didn't really expect Malamar to come. I didn't really expect Kellio to come. But hey, here they are, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I'm gonna just go through this really quick because unfortunately you guys don't really get to see the magic of this. This is a post-com. I didn't manage to get this late, and that's because I was having computer issues that I managed to rectify not too long ago. Why is the rain just starting to fall right now? Oh well. Nonetheless, guys, in these offer Frozone here, of course, I have Snorlax here, which was my immediate best switch into this thing. Of course, as I said, just my best switch into this thing. Has Ancient Power, I'm assuming, for Rotom, even though Earth Power is a thing. Actually, no, it doesn't have that Mold Breaker ability, or what's it called, Turbo Blaze, or the thing that Cure in Black and White gets. But anyways, next up, you know, Keldeo comes out. I do bring out my Jellicent. He has Secret Sword, or Sacred Sword instead of Secret Sword, which was kind of funny. Of course, Jellicent kind of hardwalls this thing. Has Water Absorb, so it's immune to water type attacks. Ghost type, so it's immune to its Fighting Stab. Anyways, this battle is basically a switch in of me just trying to counter everything. Of course, it's nice that I burned the Klefki here, because that just puts it on a timer and prevents it from getting as much hazards during the match, or so I thought, as you guys are gonna see. Now I'm gonna switch in my Scizor here. As I get straight up T-Wave, I'm like, yeah, Scizor out the game, guys. Because as you guys already know, T-Wave is the #1, the only legal Oko move in the game. Now granted, I could have went into Rotom here, but the reason why I went into Scizor, I guess I would have eventually had to go into Scizor, inevitably, because I wanted to defog all the hazards that would eventually come my way. As you guys gonna see, I'm just gonna get paralyzed here. This is him pretty much testing the waters. Now I get paralyzed a bunch of times, over and over. You guys can see it doesn't really matter that much, but he's just piling on the hazards, and I'm just, you know, defogging them. But at the end of the day, it's just pretty much a way to just say, hey, you know, you can't really set up on me. Anyway, Talonflame comes out here. I get paralyzed. I'd have went for U-turn there, but that's kind of upsetting. I do go out into my Rotom, which is my immediate counter, as he just U-turns me. You know what I'm saying? And now I didn't have Volt Switch, which otherwise I would have went for here. I had Thunderbolt instead. The reason why is because I didn't want like a Spadef Talonflame to set up on me and take non-invested Volt Switches from me, because I realized that could be a problem, even though I do have kind of a makeshift Talonflame check in Gliscor. But anyways, once again, I'm going to go into Scizor this time, just in case he has Focus Blast trying to predict for any of that. But of course, this time I just managed to get off the roost here. Not really annoying me too much with that. Now I'm just gonna continue to Bullet Punch as he brings in Aggron. So pretty much the match is me trying to wear down his team, as I pretty much have switches to anything. Of course, I bring in Jellicent here, as he actually has a special Aggron. That's funny. Nonetheless, matches keep going on. He actually reveals that he has Specs Hidden Power Ghost, Keldeo, which is kind of cool, honestly. But we're keeping this thing healthy. We're trying to keep our team relatively healthy because we don't want his wall breakers to have any sort of way to kind of break us, you understand? Anyways, we bring in Gliscor here as we're pretty much just trying to break the majority of his team right here, as we do manage to weaken Aggron too, to the point where Axers can deal with it. Of course, Jellicent here just being our best counter to Aggron, 100%. Nonetheless, he doesn't make good plays here, guys. Legna does play really well this game, and he does manage to SD up on us there, and then go into Brave Bird, which is kind of bad for us because then he weakens our Rotom really early on, and to which afterwards he just U-turns. Our Rotom is low, which is bad because that means that he could do stuff. In hindsight, maybe having Volt Switch on Rotom could have been good here, but nonetheless, we do have go into our Snorlax here. We do realize that he's probably spexed or some way choiced into whatever move he is going for, so that's pretty much that right there. Now we are just gonna go just directly into our Scizor here. If he tries to get up any sort of anything, we're just not gonna have it. We're just gonna try to defog it. Goes back out into Aggron. We go for the Bullet Punch, you know, just weakening Aggron even more and more. Goes into Jellicent, he get up rocks, and this is, I think, where things start to go kind of down. He brings in Malamar, where my immediate switch to Malamar is this, because we are physically defensive. We have strong stab, bug, which is, this thing is 4 times weak too. We bring in Gliscor here. Gliscor is, this set is actually the Yachi Berry set instead of Poison Heal. I guess I could kind of get flames for that, just because I really didn't want to take super effective ice type attacks from stuff like, okay, Ice Punch, Evi, or anything like that. Which means he gets the burners here, and then we get the Thunder Fang. We get rid of Talonflame. Okay, we get rid of that. But then Malamar just starts to go ham, and threaten us a lot that I actually didn't realize, even though we do have Scizor here, and U-turn does do a lot to +2 boosted Malamar. But the fact too that I'm also paralyzed, just I'm playing with fire here, because if this thing boosts up enough, then that could be really bad for me. Of course, I get off the roost here. Malamar is of course looking very threatening. I think this is the point where I must have lost my recording. I think this is where that stopped. Anyways, we return on that thing. I realized that it does a lot, but it doesn't do that much, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, we're going to Rotom here. Pretty much my best play, as our opponent just decides to go into Kyurem here as we fire off that overheat. In hindsight, probably moves like yeah, Bolster should have been a lot better on Rotom, to be honest, because then I would just be able to pick up so much more momentum. Anyways, we go back into Snorlax here. Of course, as I said, we do have standard switch-ins to everything he has on his team, and of course at this point now I realize that, wow, this is bad, because my Scizor is really low and it can't come in on Jellicent anymore. So this is pretty much the point where of the match where I realize, wow, you know, this man looking like a threat, because I can't deal with him as much as I want to. Nonetheless, he does manage to get up a Spike and Stealth Rock, and yeah, that's pretty bad, because that puts Malamar in an amazing position. This managed to take out Gliscor. I was pretty much sacking it at that point, so that I could get in a free switch to Snorlax. Probably what I should have done was actually go into Scizor here, try to roost, so that I could be healthy enough to possibly take on Malamar. But as you guys are going to see, Malamar is of course going to be a beast, as it's going to come in on my Snorlax right now. And of course I didn't really expect Malamar to do that much work, but as you guys are going to see, Malamar, because I always thought in Legna's head that of course the fact that I would have 2 bug types, as well as Mons that would most likely be faster than it, even though my team is really slow. Of course, Latias and this could hit it after I U-turn. So then I really didn't think Malamar was, first of all, going to be brought, and second of all, it was going to be that dangerous, because I didn't really think that it would only take like 70-something% from a U-turn, even though I wasn't really invested. But I mean, I'm like a Scizor, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, I do go ahead and just sack my Rotom here, and what you guys are going to basically see is Maleficent here ruining my day. Ruining the win streak here that your boys at Brooklyn Braviaries have tried to pick up here. But pretty much Malamar just gonna superpower knockoff. That's gonna be the game. And as you guys are gonna see, we do lose here. Legna played amazingly this week, guys. Legna did indeed play really well. I'm gonna say he really timed this and realized that my team was weak to it, even though I didn't really see it myself. And that's what I think really got him this game here. Even though I didn't really see Malamar as a threat, he saw it and he played it to the point where it could actually break my squad, even though I said that, well, no Malamar could break a Scizor. But of course, there's always a way with Thunderwave. Not only that, but the timing of getting up the Stealth Rocks and the spikes, that was definitely well played by Legna there. But hey, we finally did go ahead and take a loss. That's, I guess, fine. It's kind of upsetting to see win streak get broken, but of course, as I said, Legna played well. I definitely did deserve this loss, as Legna did play his team strength better than I did mine. I guess we can also say that I really needed a break, guys. Being or trying to stay above water, or trying to stay undefeated, it's a lot of pressure, and I think I probably took this a little bit too seriously than I should have taken it. But in any case, guys, you know, fortunately we do get a bit of a break here, and I'm planning to make use of that break a lot. But in any case, yeah, you guys are gonna see the next battle, which I believe we take on Skytrain or Silver next week. It's gonna be nice because we gotta hopefully get some nice revenge for the semifinals. I'm not gonna spoil. I already actually played it, but I'm not gonna spoil it. You guys are just gonna have to go and see the match. As I said, I did get 2 weeks break, which means that the next time you guys see me playing a game live, well, not live, but my most recent game would be probably when I take on Tommy, which is gonna be fun. That I have 2 weeks to prepare for him. But anyways, guys, if you guys want to see those matches, make sure to find your guys' butts here next week. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys in the next match. Later.